Now, the second image here is that of Christ and the representation of the vine and the branches. And it's, again, the idea of sacrifice. Take up your cross daily and follow him. But he says in John chapter 15 about the vine and the branches, I am the vine, you are the branches, and only through me can you produce fruit. With me flowing through you, that immersion with God, the connectedness, becoming one with God, and allowing the Spirit to work through us, and the will of the Father to work through us in order to produce fruit. And then he says that every branch that produces fruit, the Father prunes. And what he implies by this idea that the things that are no longer necessary in your life are ultimately sacrificed in order to produce more fruit, is what he says. And so it's this idea of sacrifice. A lot of it throughout the entire Bible is centralized on this idea of sacrifice, of letting things go in your life in order for the full immersion with God, but also the full, what's the word I'm looking for? The full, let's say, benefit of the Spirit working through us as we walk with him and as we're one with him. That way we can actually have that ripple effect of touching other people's lives, and to not have any kind of, let's say, clogged artery, so to speak, that's jamming up the works. And there's various different things that people use. I know even for myself, and it's a continuous striving, just as Paul said, it's not that I have become perfected, but I continue to strive for that higher calling in God. That's what we're continuously doing. We're, again, as I said, wrestling with God, and we're trying to work these things out in our life and make the proper sacrifices. We're figuring out what it is that he brings to our attention, that, hey, as he speaks to our consciousness, or speaks to us however it is that he ends up speaking to us, that, informing us of what it is that we need to let go of in our life in order to go on to produce more fruit. There's this thing in your life that you're going to have to, that has to be pruned away in order to produce that more fruit. It's that sacrifice of letting go, as much as you would hate to let it go.